Being a private investigator is an attitude more than a job. It's after a while it becomes a way of life, a way of dealing with stuff. You try to find solutions for problems and puzzles. For 3 or 4 years, going down to Chinatown was a very threatening issue. There was a lot of violence that we encountered down there. Basically, investigating a group of counterfeiters that were actually a Vietnamese gang called the Born to Kills. They had picked up that name from GIs used to write stuff like that on their helmets during the Vietnamese War. Some of these kids, the Born to Kill kids, the gang kids, somewhere along the line they learned to make bombs, and what they would do is take M80s, which are, you know, basically big firecrackers, and they'd wrap 3 or 4 of them together with friction tape, put it in a can with a little shrapnel, set the whole thing on fire, throw a little gasoline in there, set the whole thing on fire and throw it at you. Ba-boom! The leader of that group I was told, had a contract out for me, and he had committed, or had his kids commit a number of murders. There was a vendor who was working across the street from where he operated. The vendor had identified a bunch of his kids as being people who had ripped him off, who had stolen money from him at gunpoint, to the police, and David didn't like that, so he went in the back room, took a couple of pistols, gave them to his buddies. They walked across the street and shot the man to death at high noon. He had made $13 million in 1 year, his best year making counterfeit watches. Finally, he was arrested, not for watch counterfeiting, although they found a watch counterfeiting factory in his basement, but he was arrested for 9 counts of homicide and a bunch of other crimes, and he is now in federal prison for, I believe, 3 lifetimes, so he'll never get out.